they grow.
Time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, if only there was something that satisfying to come. But there isn't. There isn't. We're not gonna get to slice up all the children in the Jedi orphanage. Oh no. And as DICE and EA have said in their press conference, there's gonna be DLC for Casino Front 2. You know, that game that made grind absolutely ridiculously impossible and basically railroaded you into buying the loot boxes and buying the star cards that give you paid for advantages, to the point where regulators got involved, and now loot boxes are banned in Belgium, Sweden, the Netherlands, and other countries in the world are now looking into regulating loot boxes because they are a form of gambling. Because that's why EA just had to push it. EA had to make sure that they found that absolute breaking point where boxes were classed as gambling, and it was the biggest failure, and it got the biggest backlash. And their statement was,
clearly we didn't get it quite right.
yeah, a rocky start isn't quite the word I'd use there, Mr. E3 presentator. I would call it an absolute train wreck, a shit show, the worst thing that you ever did in your entire history ever, considering you got actual legal authorities on your ass. I think a rocky start is a little bit downplaying it, and they're bringing out DLC for it. Hooray! And, everybody's reaction kind of mimicked my own. Let's see the applause for the DLC.
Fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous.
Oh snap,
and yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut.
People are saying no one is asking for Star Wars Battlefront 2
stuff.
stuff.
We're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
The team at home is
I think they were hoping to get a couple more applause or cheers from that, weren't they? But they didn't really. So, Gamblefront 2 is bringing out DLC, and it's just a couple of extra heroes. And, it's a Star Wars game. Again, we can kind of just leave this one the same. Graphics look fine. Music can go up. It's Star Wars music, 4 out of 5. It's got the Star Wars music. It's fine. Gameplay 0. We didn't see any gameplay whatsoever. They were literally just explaining their gambling DLC. So the gambling DLC, the explanation was on point. They had 5 out of 5 for that because they wouldn't stop talking about it, because it's the best. You should all play it. You should all come to the casino. You should bet it all on black and hope you get the legendary star card. Or in this case, the new legendary hero, Obi-Wan Kenobi or General Grievous, because they're the new DLC characters. And we're totally not going to lock them behind a grindy paywall where you'd rather gamble for them or anything. No, of course not. We learnt our lesson. Definitely, we totally learnt our lesson. We fucking didn't learn our lesson, we're just lying to you. But we definitely learnt our lesson, so yeah, that's the DLC. You can play as Obi-Wan Kenobi or General Grievous as a legendary hero, and then you can also play It takes place partly in the Clone Wars, and it takes place on that planet where all the stormtroopers were being made, but I forget the name of it. But the main point is when they were bringing up the next part, because you'll never guess what the next part was. You'll never guess what the fucking next part was.
Added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally.
That's not me.
Starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok hunts.
Wait,
As you might know,
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Presenter Man. Battle for the Ewoks, where you're going to go up against hordes of Ewoks as a huge team. Do I hear Battle Royale on the horizon? 50 of you pick Ewoks, 50 of you pick the Imperial Stormtroopers, and you're gonna slaughter each other in the Ewok forest and see which team is the last team standing, Stormtroopers or Ewoks. I think I do. So yeah, there's going to be another one. Yeah, there's gonna be another one. There's gonna be another one. There's gonna be a fucking another one. So that's 7. Did I say we were gonna get into the double digits? Of course we're going to get into the double digits by the end of this year. And then we had the cringiest part of the entire conference. So throughout the entire conference, they've had this female YouTube gamer, I think. She doesn't really say what she is. All I know is she is clearly from YouTube hosting the entire event. And she's doing kind of a bad job hosting, making cringy jokes. But then we get to her interviewing the guy that made the DLC, and he says, oh, it's taking place, just watch it, and even the commentary, like Alex will chime in and say exactly what the problem is.
Hey everybody!
Coming later
What's
this
up?
year.
So I'm here, sitting inside the crowd at EA Play.
Look at that guy on the right that's sitting next to her. He's just trying to smile, but he doesn't want to make eye contact.
What's Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah! So,
Yeah.
Look at the guy with the hat.
Nobody
Vince
cheered.
was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation.
Bro, look at the guy in the back.
So,
He's not even
wanna
smiling.
just get right
Well,
to
didn't
it?
you hear when she was
Sure.
like, everyone's
we're
about
not
excited
ready to
about that
show
Madden,
all
right?
of
And
it.
one person
We're
was like,
working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing.
Oh.
The teams are kicking ass.
Yeah, I did see that.
But we wanted to bring a
Booing
little
the
tidbit.
crowd again.
So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name
The
and kind
teams
of
are kicking
setting
ass.
for what our Star Wars game's going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
that guy with the reverse baseball cap
So
is
the
just
Star
like,
Wars
why are
name
you
is
filming me? Please
Jedi
kill me.
Fallen Order.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Star
The guy in the
Wars
back there, he looks like he
Jedi
doesn't want to be there.
So it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
With,
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber? So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted. So
Order
it's gonna
66.
be spectacular.
So for all the
Star Wars
hardcore
Battle
nerds
Royale.
out there who want to know like where in the timeline,
Order 66.
between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Order
Okay,
66.
all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got
Fallen
any-
Order Royale.
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean this could just be all dark and serious?
God, I hate this woman. I really actually fucking hate this woman.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously
What,
wanting
you
to
hate
know,
this
like,
YouTuber?
when can we play the game? All right, so I think people are now
What's her name?
Next year, 2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
Oh, so we're not even
But
going to see
now that
anything
we
this
know,
year.
we can set expectations. We're all
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be
Wow,
done.
good
And,
fucking press
hopefully we'll hear
conference.
from
Oh,
more
we
from
got
everybody
a brand new
maybe next
game
year.
here, kids. It's a brand new Star Wars game.
It's
It's
great
going
to
to
see you.
take
Thanks for
place
stopping by the
between
show
episodes
today.
3 and
We
4.
do have
Order
a little bit more
66.
news on Star Wars,
Going to
so
be a
I'm gonna
dark
toss it over
time.
to
Okay, well that's it.
No,
We're
no
gonna
more
fucking show it.
Battlefront 2.
Yeah, so everybody knows it's Order 66, so why are you trying to hide it? Like, you've already said it takes place in between episode 3 and 4, which is where all of the Jedis were killed and the Stormtroopers and Darth Vader took over, and we know that during that time at the beginning or at the end of episode 3, the Emperor says initiate Rule 66 or Action 66, Sanction 66, whatever the hell it was called, it was 66. So it's like, why are you trying to be like this coy, sly person and joke with her about, oh, it's a secret, it's a big secret, when clearly you're referring to Order 66? Like, why not just come out and say it? And why don't you actually show some gameplay of the DLC to try and win back people that you tricked out of all their money because you made a casino? But hey, this is EA we're talking about, who recently changed their name from Electronic Arts to Excreting Arseholes and don't have any decency left within them. So, good job, Gamblefront 2. Good job, Gamblefront 2. So, that's that. We're getting another Battle Royale game with the Battle of the Ewoks, possibly. I'm not going to say it's like 100% guaranteed, but they were very strongly hinting at it, saying, yeah, it's pretty much going to be on a map where you play as Ewoks and Stormtroopers to be the last man standing. Like, you didn't really properly say it was, but you're hinting at it. And then obviously you've got the shit like, oh, we've got these legendary heroes, I bet you're gonna have to fucking grind for them, and then you're trying to be like all cringy, and it's just like, dude, considering how bad you fucked up with Battlefront 2, at this point I'd just execute it, I'd just let it die, and just stop. Just stop trying to fix it, because you're not gonna fix it. And again, when this was announced, this was the thing that made EA's shares or stock drop by 10%, because, oh, that thing that got regulators involved, let's bring it up again and let's talk about it again, and then let's do the almost genius thing of talking about the pay-to-win star cards and even showing a picture of the star cards on screen. How can you be so fucking stupid, EA? Why are you showing a picture of the thing that fucked you on the screen? Surely that's the thing that you wouldn't want to put on the fucking screen. You stupid bastards. So yeah, that's them being...
I like how the first thing that fucking James comes into is, you stupid bastards.
Pretty much. So yeah, that's just an idiotic move, and basically the whole idea of trying to add DLC to Casino Front 2 was an idiotic move. So we're just gonna put the online casino in the bad chest, and we're gonna move on to some nicer things, because there are some nicer things now. We actually get to move on to some happy sunshine and rainbows with Unraveled and Sea of Solitude, because they're made by indie developers that actually have passion and love and imagination and aren't just a corporate mouthpiece that wants nothing but money and makes an online casino. So we're going to move on to the happy parts of the EA press conference now. So that's nice. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do feel free to leave a like. And if you don't want to miss out on the rest of the E3 content, like the live reactions to the press conferences and all of the other content to come, then do press the subscribe button and bing the bell so the notifications go through. And there are links down below to the public Discord if you want to come in and talk, and of course build something within the world, as Alex has done over there and as Flick is doing all the way in that little corner there. And there is also a link to my Patreon down below if you'd like to support me further. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next one, where we'll move on to some more positive games they showed off.
They are some positive ones.